When it comes to home insurance, Geico works for you. And since I'm the Geico Gecko, I'm here working for you too.
Hey, Gecko, can you record my voicemail greeting?
No problemo. You've reached the amazing Rita. She's probably busy right now teaching music theory to neighbourhood birds, or telling a total stranger how they can bundle home and car insurance with Geico to get the discounts they deserve. But rest assured, she'll get back to you once she's done brightening her little corner of the world. Did that sound all right?
Nailed it. No notes.
Let Geico work for you. Get more with Geico.
Hello, podcast world. It is Groundhogs Day, February 2nd, 2021, 11:07 a.m. Now, if you're not familiar with Groundhogs Day, it's Punxsutawney Phil, the groundhog. He is the one that lets you know that if you're going to have 6 more weeks of winter once it comes time for, well, starting today. I'm not really understanding how that works. The point is, he goes out, and if he sees his shadow, then you get one or the other 6 more weeks of winter. And if he doesn't see a shadow, you get one or the other 6 more weeks of spring or whatever. However it works. I have to look it up. I probably should have did that before I got on this podcast. There's never a point in time where I'm here to give you something that you should look up on your own. Always do your research. I feel like no matter what I say, no matter what I do, that you should be doing research. You should always be looking into whatever it is that I'm talking about, or whatever I'm telling you, and just to make sure that it's real, it's true. I mean, I don't want to tell you something and it sounds crazy and you be like, oh, I try to tell you stuff that is, enough of the facts. I don't want to lead you to the water. That's all. I'm just leading you to the water. Anytime you want to take that drink, that's on you. Anytime that you want to be like, oh, I'm thirsty, that's all that it matters. Now, one of my favorite memories about Groundhog's Day is the movie Groundhog's Day. And it has Bill Murray, his name, Phil Murray, Bill, I think his name. Anyway, Groundhog's Day, Bill Murray. It's about where Bill Murray repeats the same day over and over again. It's called a time loop. So, it's in there of movies that have to deal with that's a time loop. So it has to do with time, repeating the same day, time loop, Groundhog's Day. So it is in there in my category of time movies that you should watch dealing with time or time travel or anything like that. Now, I was watching Batman the other day, the cartoon, and it's the one with the weird animation on it. So, which Batman, I don't know if there's like a tag to it, like Batman the animated series or something or another or whatever, but it's, the Batman. And this cartoon. Now, he was fighting a guy the other day, and the name of the episode was called Seconds. And the guy had went to prison for 17 years for stealing a watch. But the thing about it is, he fixed on clocks. So it wasn't just the fact that he stole a watch. It's what happened after he stole the watch. Now, this guy was your unofficial loser, always getting caught, always tripping over his own 2 feet, just straight bad luck, And basically what happens is He steals the watch from his job. It's an expensive watch. And he runs out. And he runs right into the police. Oh my God. You can't make these things up. Or apparently you can. Runs into the police, who's getting a hot dog. As he still tries to run away from the police, he runs into the hot dog vendor. The hot dog vendor's cart rolls out into traffic, and traffic is a big pile up. And then there's like a diesel carrying gas or chemical or whatever, one of those. Next thing you know, a big explosion. So because of all of those events that add up, he ends up in prison for 17 years. Man, 17 years for stealing a watch. He feels that was so unfair because 17 years, his wife leaves him. He doesn't really get to have a relationship with his son. All of these things happen, all because he tried to steal a watch, making the wrong decision. So while he was in prison, they learned that he was, he works on clocks. So eventually it got to the point where he was working on the warden's clock and all the guards' clocks and all their watches, and he was surrounded by clocks. Now, if you're in solitary surrounded by clocks, tick tock, that's enough to drive any man crazy. That's enough to drive any man wild. So when this happened, it just something in him snapped, and he just told Ted, "Stop!" and all the clocks stopped. Then he concentrated a little harder, and time went back. He said he got up to 20 seconds, but he tried his hardest to make time go back to that moment in time where he stole that watch. So I look at it like a redo. So when he gets out, he uses his 20-second advantage, a redo is what I'm gonna call it, to, let's say that it starts off with him stealing something. He's stealing, and he's running away from the security, and there's a mop bucket. And the first time he hits the mop bucket and gets caught. Okay, uses his power, 20 seconds back. He remembers, there's a mop bucket. So when he comes back to on the redo, he knows about the mop bucket and jumps over it, gets away. Now, eventually, the next time he goes after a crime, he has his crime. Basically, he's gathering up these chemicals because he's like, Gotham was so unfair to me for giving me all that time. I didn't deserve that time. I was a first-time offender, blase, yada, yada, yada. 17 years, they took my life away. So I'm going to take their lives away. And that was what he was thinking. So Batman, of course, comes on the scene, and he starts noticing having deja vu. Now, if you don't know what deja vu is a French word. It's basically like saying having a feeling or a sensation of doing something that you've done before, So Batman kept having these deja vu feelings every time he was around, and the first time that they battled, he noticed that his Batsuit has a clock, and then the Batcave has a clock, and then the Batsuit was off by like 3 minutes somehow. He didn't understand it, and neither did Robin and Batgirl. So they just was like, maybe it was this and that, yada yada yada. Then they fight him again, and that's when he has deja vu again, and eventually the bad guy explains to him his whole how everything came to be and why he's having his deja vu feelings, because hey, this might be the first time to y'all, but this is like the 8th or 9th time we fought. And, I just thought, like I said, I'm very much into time, foreseeing the future, like some Final Destination stuff, premonitions. If you've never seen the movie Next with, future 2 minutes. And, that's or so, so I'm saying about 2 minutes, I think he was saying, on the movie. Go check it out. I'm sure it's probably on Netflix. I don't know. If not, you can look it up. It's probably on Amazon Prime. It's pretty old now, so you could get your hands on it pretty easily. It's Nicolas Cage. They be showing it on FX and maybe TNT. But definitely on FX. I know I've seen it on FX before. At this point, it's probably on AMC. So, check this out. What he does with his 2-minute advantage is he plays blackjack. I mean, isn't that smart? Just to play blackjack? Just to be like, oh yeah, I know that this is going to win, so I put my money down on, and I know the dealer's gonna bust. I can just stand, and then boom, dealer bust, and just keep racking up my money, and just be it like a certain amount, stay under the radar, and cool. But of course, the eye in the sky casinos are watching. Big Brother is always watching, casino manager is always watching, the pit boss is always watching, all these people watching, and basically, they started noticing, and what happens is, he was like, after he got noticed, with his 2-minute advantage or whatever, he was like, okay, I'm going to collect my winnings and go, and in the process, someone was trying to rob the place. So he's trying to get out of there, and he ends up doing the right thing and getting punished for it. They go, it causes certain people who are already looking for him, the FBI, I think, to, get wind of him. Now, it's not what you think. The FBI is looking for him for his help, for a good reason, not for a bad reason. The FBI is looking for him to use his 2-minute window of seeing in the future to find a nuclear bomb. But, you have to see the rest of the movie to see how it pans out. It's definitely a good movie. I like it. I like time travel. So, now, whether or not Groundhogs Day is real or effective, or whether or not it's going to happen today with Punxsutawney Phil and his seeing or not seeing of his shadow, I personally think that it's going to start warming up. Like, it hasn't been, here it seems like there hasn't been extreme cold weather or anything, because like last year by now, people were wearing hoodies and stuff and couldn't really leave the house. So what would you do if you had to repeat this day? Make every second, every moment count, so that way you can enjoy everything that we have to offer. Thank you for tuning into our radio, for my podcast. Thank you, because you guys are the ones that bring me my ratings. Shout out to my sponsor, Anchor. They're the ones that put me on and put me in the game. I appreciate them too. So please, thank you. Continue to listen. I'll be dropping some more here and there, and probably even later today. Hello YouTube world, welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I drop hot content like this, and stay tuned for the next video.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.